Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is so lovely to have you here with me today. So today we're going to be looking at your person's current emotions for you, what's going on with them. So go ahead and resonate with a pile and we'll get started. I'm so grateful to have you all here with me today. Alright, pile one, let's look into your person's current feelings. Alright, so I pre-shuffled a couple cards. So we have the full moon in Capricorn, the end of a tough cycle approaches. So that's really good to see. We have confidence is your key to success, new moon in Leo. We have abundance, keep a positive mindset, manifest what you want, gratitude, bliss. Wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. That's really, really cute. And date, meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, plan / set a date. So I feel like because of the wedding ring card, I feel like this is definitely a sign that your person isn't going to go out and meet somebody new. I feel like it's more about them wanting to set a date with you, take you out to do something nice, or if you guys can't be together in the physical world, like schedule time to talk on the phone, stuff like that. So that's really great, and your person is definitely feeling very deeply connected to you with the wedding rings. So, you might eventually be married to this person, you might already be, but you definitely have some deep soul connection where you guys are maybe even married in the fifth dimension or something like that. You already feel very connected to this person, or you've been married before in past lives maybe. And I also feel like your person is maybe letting go of a lot of fears and gaining a lot of confidence here because this tough cycle is ending here. It could be something to do with work or finances for some reason, or maybe your person puts a lot of pressure on themselves to work really hard, and maybe they're starting to not be so perfectionistic. They're learning to just be more confident and kind of go with the flow with this Leo energy here. All right, let's see. How is pile one's person currently feeling about pile one, please? What are pile one's person's current emotions for pile one, please? What are pile one's person's current emotions for pile one, please? What are pile one's person's current emotions for pile one? Pile one's person's current emotions for pile one. Okay, so it's interesting. I was going to say Virgo because I was talking about like perfectionism. So we do have the Hermit that came out. So yeah, this is your person, finding the way in the darkness, especially if there's kind of a difficult time right now, like with this tough cycle. Your person is really like, relying on their inner guidance to help them find, I think like I'm hearing like peace, salvation, and I feel like this is what's going on is like they're realizing that they need to maybe be more in like this abundant energy, more in this confident energy to manifest what they want, to manifest bliss. Again, they need to stop being so hard on themselves. So we have the Five of Cups. So I feel like your person maybe struggles at times with feelings of emptiness here, sorrow. They might have a lot of regrets when it comes to this connection. But again, I feel like this is what they're letting go of, is this feeling like that they're a failure is what I'm hearing, or that they should have done more in this connection, or they're missing out on an opportunity with you or something. Like it's like they're very regretful about something they've done or said in the past. Definitely past energy here with the Five of Swords. So this person might have hurt you in the past. This could definitely just be, maybe they had to walk away from this connection, or something happened, they said or did something that was really I feel like they're looking back and realizing from your perspective how hurtful that probably was. Yeah, we have the Three of Swords. So this person definitely, if they broke your heart, they definitely really feel bad, because I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is your divine counterpart or twin flame. And so, or soulmate, however you resonate with it. And I feel like this person definitely knows, because we have this wedding rings card, which is all about marriage, eternal love. So I think they're realizing that this is like an eternal love. And so definitely if there's a separation, this person is not over you at all because of the Three of Swords. And I feel like they're just going back, like looking at the past. Like I definitely heard they're crying a lot, like just thinking about you, thinking about what they've done. Thinking that they need to come back to you, because they feel like bonded to you. Again, I was like interesting. I was saying like married in the fifth dimension or something, like you guys have been married in a past life. So like this person very much feels that, energy, even if they're not someone that believes in past lives or they haven't like done past life regression yet. It's like there's just this inexplicable pull that they have to you, and they're starting to really think about that. So we have the Four of Cups. So yeah, this person is definitely, to me, this is a card about like reflection, just thinking back on the past, thinking about the future, just kind of taking a moment to like meditate and contemplate, work through those emotions. They might be feeling kind of, again, just like I'm hearing the word like listless, like bored, kind of empty again. And it's like that's why they're having to go into this hermit mode to really find the light inside themselves, like find themselves, because what I'm hearing is like their external world isn't distracting them from the pain that they're feeling, because the pain that they're feeling is so intense that they're having to actually like work through it. Like they can't just like go out with friends and like forget about you or something. It's like they are having to do inner work. We also have the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Fool. So this is a really good sign that your person is definitely wanting a passionate new beginning here with the Fool. It's like letting go of this Five of Cups misery energy, the Five of Swords conflict, Three of Swords, all this pain, this heartbreak that you guys have had between the two of you. This person is like really ready to step into a really positive future with you. And so for a lot of you, this is this tough cycle that's ending, is like all this pain. And now your person's going to be, coming back to you and maybe even asking you to date them, some of you guys could eventually get married to this person in the physical world. But I feel like this is this person like, having the confidence to show up and like let you know how they really feel about you. And yeah, with this more fire energy here with the Ace of Wands, and then the Knight of Pentacles, this is about, I feel like, a slow, steady progress towards you. Also, definitely a commitment. Like, this person isn't just going to be hot and cold in and out of your life, like, especially if they used to be. I feel like this person has matured. I feel like they've learned a lot from whatever this conflict was between the two of you. And I feel like I'm hearing that they had fears of commitment at one point that really blocked the connection. And it wasn't because they didn't want to commit to you. Like, I think they did on some level. It was just they maybe had bad experiences with long-term commitment, or they just had never had a long-term commitment that worked out. And so they were afraid to lose you, is what I feel. But I feel like with this Fool energy, this is about just letting all those fears go and just like going for it, like just like with this confident energy, just going for what you want and not letting your fears hold you back, especially if your person is a Virgo, and they tend to overthink. I feel like this is something they're having to move beyond, or they have like Virgo energy, that like overthinking, overcomplicating sometimes. So yeah, this person is ready to offer you love. I feel like also maybe an apology, or like, they want to just like forgive and forget. I'm seeing like this white rose here in the Fool's hand. So just letting all that stuff in the past, like I'm hearing let bygones be bygones, just like leaving it in the past, being in the now moment, with this passion and just coming towards you and really showing up for you in the way that maybe you wish that they had in the past. Let's get some clarification on this. Clarify the Five of Cups, please, for pile one. Clarify the Five of Cups. Clarify the Five of Cups. Okay. Oh, this is so interesting. So I was just saying, like, I feel like your person was afraid of commitment. So they say with the King of Pentacles, I'm loyal and committed to you. And then fear. So I feel like that's totally confirmation, and it's like they're maybe looking back on how they did, even if they weren't actually committed to you, or if, they did run away from the commitment with you, they're looking back on that and they're seeing how like it was really just their fears that made them feel like they didn't want that, because they're realizing that deep down, like at their heart, that is what they've always wanted with you, is like this commitment, is this union with you. That's what they've always like, they've seen that vision of the two of you being together, or like, when they think about, who they want to be within their future, it's like you kind of always come to mind. And so they're realizing like that's why they're so full of regret, is like I think they wish that they had committed to you in the past, and then they might have run away out of fear, and they're realizing that they like even though maybe they did run away from it, they're realizing that they actually always were committed to you deep down. Even if they were running away, like they still cared about you, like they still were loyal to you, like in their heart. Clarify the Five of Swords. Clarify the Five of Swords, please. Okay, so Ten of Wands. I'm overcoming obstacles to be with you. So this person's definitely feeling burdened by like, guilt, stressed about, what they've done in the past. They definitely feel a lot of like remorse, and I think it weighs on them kind of heavily. But this is a good sign that, they're letting this go, letting go of this burden. It definitely could be like leaving something behind that, keeps the two of you away from each other. Like there's a cycle ending here. Like, oh my God, the end of a tough cycle. Okay, that's really interesting because that is like the Ten of Wands energy. So, yeah, they are overcoming this, whatever burden they have, even if it is just this fear. So we have the Five of Wands. There's a fight going on inside me between my ego and my heart. So that's exactly what this Five of Swords energy kind of is too. It's like they were in this Five of Wands energy of just like mental conflict because their heart was telling them that they're committed to you and they love you and they want to be with you, but then their fears, their ego, other people, stuff like that, got in the way, and this person maybe did cut you out of their life or hurt you. And so I think they're looking back on that, that this was an internal conflict. But then we have the Eight of Swords. I need to free myself from the fears that hold me back. So yeah, this person is definitely realizing that fear held them back. Fear is what, caused the separation, this heartbreak for both of you. And then interesting, the Hierophant, our love is spiritual. And this can definitely be about commitment in marriage too. And this person is realizing, this is a very ascended love that the two of us have. We're both very lucky to experience this. So, this is very interesting, that these cards would actually come out together because the Hierophant is like that energy of, being like divinely wedded or married and stuff like that. Also just spiritual growth. Like this person has learned a very powerful spiritual lesson through all of this, which is why it all happened, I'm sure, was not for no reason. And then the Queen of Swords, you see right through me. So I feel like this person's realizing, that you might be kind of, I don't know, like maybe judgmental of them, or that you might really see through whatever this was, and it's almost like embarrassment, like, you kind of see that I was just afraid, like, the truth is that I love you, and it's almost like they feel like they look like foolish in a way because they know that you're very perceptive and that you see the truth and that they can't lie to you, and maybe they lied to you and acted like they didn't want you or something like that. And they're like realizing that, you always you just felt energetically like you're a very smart person, very psychic. All right, clarify the Three of Swords, please. Clarify the Three of Swords. Clarify the Three of Swords. Ooh, yeah, so Eight of Cups. I'm on a spiritual journey and walking away from what no longer serves. So this is a really great sign that, they're leaving behind this, I'm hearing like victim mentality. They're also leaving behind a lot of these, again, fears and insecurities that caused heartbreak. So that's really great. This person is going on that internal journey, as we can see with the Hermit as well. And then the Knight of Cups, I want to come to you and give you my love. So this is a really great sign. So transitioning from this Three of Swords energy to the Knight of Cups is a really, that's a really great sign that your person is definitely coming back to you, which is what I definitely feel, especially with the Union card and everything. So this reminds me kind of like that Date card. So this person is definitely on their way to romance you, because their heart is hurting, they miss you, they're, feeling the pull back to you. So this person wants to come in with a love offer and follow their heart, back to you and back to this connection. So that's really excellent energy here. All right, I'm gonna get some of these cards now too. Pile one's person's current emotions for pile one, please. Pile one's person's current emotions for pile one. Pile one's person's current emotions. Pile one's person's current emotions for pile one. Okay, that's really interesting. So we have the Ace of Wands coming out again. New vitality. So yeah, there's new vitality in the connection. There's a lot of fire energy here, like with this Leo, new moon, and then the Ace of Wands. So there's a new spark, a new passion. There's a lot of emotion here too, a lot of pain and, overthinking, but there's also just a lot of heat and desire too. So yeah, this person wants to bring I'm like seeing like chakra healing here with these rainbow colors. You also might be getting messages through music here because he's playing this little, I don't know what that is, like an interesting flute sort of thing. Darkest fears. So yeah, your person is definitely facing their darkest fears. I think having to face up to the parts of themselves that are hard to look at as well. It's really it's really painful to have to recognize the places in, situations where we went wrong. It's not just the other person's fault, 100% of the time. It's like in a relationship, both people have, takes two to tango. So, it's really hard to reflect on those things. Those fears of abandonment is what I'm hearing. Trust. So, oh wow, the Fool again. Wow, this is awesome. So this is that leap of faith your person is ready to take towards you. After I think they're working through the darkest fears. That's what this tough cycle that's ending, I think. is, at this very moment, they might be kind of in a dark night of the soul, Nine of Swords energy, but this is leading to this new beginning. We have the Empress and then the Sun. So yeah, it's like your person knows you're their Empress, you're their everything here. You've helped them to grow. It's like you've nurtured their spiritual ascension, their spiritual healing, their healing journey. It's like you just are like definitely the divine feminine embodied to them. They just see you as so beautiful or so handsome. It's just like you're absolutely gorgeous, inside and out, just a really stunning person. And then, this person is, I think, developing a lot of confidence here with the Sun card. It's like the solar plexus is really being activated right now, which has a lot to do with fears as well as confidence, which is interesting. I also very much associate the solar plexus with the Leo energy. So it's all sort of connecting here that your person is learning to feel confident enough to take this leap of faith to you and really trust in the universe as well, trust in the divine or God or whatever they believe in, that there is something greater than them that's watching out for them. It's not just them versus the world versus their fears. It's like, they have a lot of support in other dimensions, other, planes of existence, stuff like that. So this is all very powerful. Your person is really getting into their power, pile one. That's awesome. I'm sure you are as well. You guys are probably mirroring this to each other. All right, let's get some oracle cards now and see what else is going on. All right, pile one's person's current energy towards pile one, please. Pile one's person's current energy towards pile one, please. Pile one's person's current energy. Okay, so really interesting. So we have the healer of the ages. So yes, this person is definitely healing. Again, it's like I was saying, like nurture. It's like I feel like you've helped this person to heal. I also feel like they are, I don't know, for some reason this really looks like Jesus to me. So maybe they're connecting with Jesus or other ascended masters that are helping them to heal themselves. With that Hierophant energy, that's definitely a very spiritual card. So you're healing them. I feel like they're also healing on their own. And then we have all tied up. So this is like that Eight of Swords energy that came out earlier, like I need to free myself. So they're realizing that, as they heal, this will help them free themselves from whatever is holding them back. Because look, we have caring connections. This is like the Two of Cups, Ten of Cups kind of energy. So it's like they're going through this healing right now to free themselves so that they can be with you. So that's very, very beautiful. I feel like that's a very clear message here. So this is really awesome. So if your person's been tied up with karmic energy or just, fear, just being really distant or unable to come forward, I feel like this is all being cleared away right now for this new beginning. All right, these are some really pretty cards too. Let's go in with these. This is the Mermaid Oracle. I'm pretty sure it's called that. I don't know. What is pile one's person's current energy towards pile one, please? What is pile one's person's current energy? Okay, so sanctuary, privacy, personal space, respected boundaries. Okay, so I feel like this is a sign that this is this healing that your person's doing. That maybe they've kind of disappeared within themselves. They've kind of gone into hermit mode, and you're like, where are they? They're taking sanctuary right now. It's like they need this time to heal, to like nurture themselves. Self-care, to really cleanse themselves, like with this energy of bathing. It's like purification, healing. Connecting with themselves. Water is also, about healing all the emotions. And then endurance, keep going. So this person is not giving up on your connection. They're going to keep going. They're going to keep, pursuing this goal, the two of you guys being together. So if it seems like your person has disappeared, they're not gone forever. They're maybe just in that hermit sanctuary energy, but it's helping them to keep this endurance so they can free themselves. And then we have the magic of Colin Druth, caution, secrecy. So yeah, they might be kind of keeping secrets right now, being a little cautious. But I feel like this is, secrets are going to be revealed eventually. This is kind of like that Eight of Swords energy, like this all tied up, that this person maybe has throat chakra blockages, but this is what's being, healed right now. That they have a lot of fears, maybe they're very, they've tended to be very cautious in this connection, afraid of getting hurt, but this is what's being freed, because it's like, the Fool is like jumping in without without thinking about, overthinking the consequences. It's just, if you have like intuitive guidance, it's like you take that action because, it's leading you in the right direction. And I feel like, that's what's being cleared for your person. To just go for it is really what I'm feeling. All right, let's get some messages from them and see what they want to say to you now. Pile one. All right, what does pile one's person really want to say to pile one right now, please? What does pile one's person really want to say to pile one, please? Does pile one's person really want to say to pile one, please? You bring me back to my true essence. Okay, so yeah, this person is definitely coming back to themselves, coming home to themselves. That's like the hermit, just really, I'm hearing like sequestering. I don't know, just like, yeah, like putting up this boundary, with people and just like locking themselves inside their room or inside the bathroom and just like taking baths or something. And so I definitely feel like your person's maybe not spending a lot of time with other people. They're really thinking about you, the connection, themselves. I made a mistake, I'm sorry. So yeah, this is what, yeah, definitely with all that Five of Swords energy, this person feels like they've made mistakes, but it's like hindsight, I always say, is 2020. So at the moment we act from where we're at, what we know, and then later on when we are beyond that behavior, we look back and we're like, wow, I totally would have done something different. But it's like we had to like learn from that error or mistake. My heart beats for you. I'm very sensitive to your words and actions. So, they maybe get reactive sometimes. You made me feel seen and like I mattered in a world where sometimes I felt like no one really cared. I'll never forget that. And then I'm integrating my sensitive side and getting in touch with my emotions and intuition. So they are healing their divine feminine self. This is really important, especially if your person is like mostly embodying the masculine energy. It's important that they learn to accept their sensitivity and intuitive side as well, and not just reject that and, try to be, hyper masculine or something. So this person is getting in touch with their emotions right now, which I definitely feel. They're definitely coming home to themselves. Really nurturing themselves, loving themselves, healing themselves. Let's get some more messages. What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? Ooh, wow. Says, you're my everything. So yeah, you're really, really important to this person. You are this person's everything. And then look, we have, we will find each other again. So this person is saying, you're my everything. We will find each other again. You are so important to me. Like, I'm not going to let go of this connection. See, like, endurance, keep going. Like, I'm not going to give up. Like, we're going to come back together. I'm dedicating my life to love and service. Oh, wow. This is really powerful. So this is this person letting go of, their ego and, starting to like dedicate their life to love, to service, to being in service to other people rather in service to just themselves. It's like you need to have a healthy balance of both. It's important to look out for others and start thinking about other people's feelings and situations, which is I think what they're doing right now. What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? What else does pile one's person want to say? I love spending time with you. So this person just loves being around you. They love spending time with you. Yeah, with that like caring connection energy. They love talking to you on the phone, texting you. I wasn't ready to give you the love you deserve, so the universe kept us apart. So there is definitely an element of divine timing, in this connection. And so it could have been there was just a lot your person had to heal. There was a lot of core wounds. There was a lot of, like when we have a lot of wounds and our childhood, a lot of fears, it can result in a lot of really destructive, harmful behavior. Even if at the core, at the soul, we're a really great person. If we've been through a lot, it can cause us to look, very narcissistic on the surface sometimes even. And it's my personal belief that narcissism comes from, trauma and stuff like that. It's the root of it. So, this person, even though, you loved each other very much, this person loves you very much. It's like they maybe had core wounds that were going to really damage you and that they needed to heal that toxicity. Otherwise, they would have put that on you. And so I think the universe, especially if there was like a separation, it was the universe in some ways keeping you apart, so you didn't get unnecessarily hurt by this person. I wish you were here. And they are really missing you. Definitely that's like Five of Cups energy. And I want to take care of you, protect you, provide for you, and keep you safe. So this is the energy that they're coming into now, is like learning to really be the divine masculine, provide, it's like emperor energy, like really be there for somebody, but it's like they're having to learn to be there for themselves, to love themselves, so then they can, nurture you too, which is really beautiful. So this person does have really good intentions towards you. It's like I feel like this is what they're growing into. What does pile one's person want to say to pile one? What does pile one's person want to say to pile one? I wish I had the strength to tell you how deeply I love you. It pains me to hold myself back from you. So, it's this fear that they're having to work through, but this is what, being all tied up inside. But with that Leo energy, that is like the strength card. So this person is developing that inner strength. You call to me without even having to say a word. So there's just this energetic connection between the two of you. You might be very telepathic. It's like if you're in a room together, it's just one look from you and they feel, the energy, or you don't even have to say anything. You don't even have to see each other in the physical world. They just feel your energy pulling them. You feel so close, I can almost taste you. Yeah, because you're just like always connected. The heat between us is burning me up with passion and desire. I want you, the beauty, the pain, everything you are. So this is really beautiful that, like, this person is saying that, the two of you don't have to be perfect to, be together. Again, if there's like really major stuff that had to be healed, that's definitely better healed apart, so you don't put that on each other. But this person's saying, like, I'm not just with you for you to make me happy, for you to make me feel good all the time. Like, I'm here for you in your struggles as well. Like, I want to be there for you in your pain as well. Like, I want to have the strength to be supportive when you really need that. Our love will conquer all. So this is really powerful. Again, saying like, you will come back together. And then I miss you and I want to come back to you. Wow, look at this. I wish you were here. Like, I miss you. I want to come back. So this is a great sign. I feel like your person is healing so they can come back to you for sure. I feel like they've worked through a lot of really big issues, which is really, really important, so they can return. All right, let's get you a word of advice from this beautiful deck here. What does pile one need to hear right now, please? What does pile one need to hear right now? What does pile one need to hear? This says, okay, so desires. The root of all suffering is desire. Buddha. The steady stream of human desires are directing you away from the beauty of the present moment to the fantasy of the future, taking you away from the appreciation of what you've got and what life is offering to you right now. So if you've been, really struggling, feeling like, you can't be happy unless your person is in your life, I feel like this is a reminder from, your guides and angels and stuff to focus on really being super grateful for what you have in the present moment, just being alive right now, having friends, family, shoes, a house, a bed, things like that. So, if you really think about it, there's like countless things to be really grateful for, even if they're very small. But the more we are grateful, the more that puts an energy out into the universe of abundance, and brings more things to be grateful for. And definitely, I would recommend, even if you're upset with your person or, it's hard sometimes, just really putting out into the universe that you are grateful for your person, you're grateful for the lessons, that you're grateful for your connection, because that will also create a really good energy between the two of you. So yeah, just really open your eyes to the blessings that you have in front of you right now, and don't put your happiness into the future. Like, project your happiness into when this happens, or when I get this thing. It's like you have to be happy right now, and then every moment becomes a moment where you can find a lot of joy, and that's, I think, how you cultivate a lot of happiness in your life. So that's a really beautiful message. Let's get some last little words from your person. What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one right now, please? What does pile one's person want to say to pile one? Sometimes I wonder if you think about me. So they do get kind of insecure. They wonder if you still care, if you're still thinking about them. Overwhelmed. So this person they're definitely overwhelmed with a lot of like fear and guilt and pain and sadness right now. Emotions as well, a lot of love. I love your sense of humor and come over. So this person definitely wants to see you. Interesting, like the date card came out. So maybe they're fantasizing about the two of you hanging out at their house, stuff like that. All right, what is pile one's person's overall energy towards pile one, please? What is pile one's person's overall energy towards pile one? Four of Pentacles. So yeah, it's like they're definitely feeling a little possessive of you. Maybe a little self-protective at the moment. I feel like they're holding on to you though. Page of Cups, they definitely want to reach out to you, so definitely could be communication, flirtation. And then the Seven of Wands, so yeah, this is that endurance, not giving up. This person wants to fight for this connection. They want to fight for you. It's like they're not letting go with that Four of Pentacles energy. What does pile 1 need to hear right now? Okay, so, ooh, yeah, this is great. So throat chakra stuff being healed with that blue energy. Yeah, the star, blue star. So 2 signs of the throat chakra healing. So this person's having to learn to come out of their shell like this little snail, having to learn to be brave. Oh, wow. So there's definitely a rebirth energy here with this cool skull. So also might be Taurus energy here, or Aries energy, like the ram, like the emperor. So your person is being reborn, I feel like, into a stronger person. The Taurus energy of the cow is also about grounding, nurturing. That's like, that provider energy. The sunflower, so healing the solar plexus again. I think healing those confidence issues. We have this little kitty cat. This is so cute. So I feel like you're very intuitive, very psychic, like a cat. You might have very cat-like energy. You're very independent, stuff like that. I feel like this person really thinks of you as a very independent, really cool person. I feel like cats have really fantastic energy. Maybe you have a cat. I'm very partial to them myself. We have this, this is like Santa's sleigh, it reminds me. So I feel like this is a sign there are gifts and blessings on their way to you. Maybe even some sort of energy around the holidays could be important. We have the letter N, the letter U. It's like new beginning. This little glass. So this is kind of like, yeah, taking you out on a date, having a nice dinner, something to drink. We have this hummingbird. So to me, birds are always about communication. So there could be unexpected, fast communication coming through there. Let's see. We have this flamingo. So I feel like this is about your person learning to, find balance here. Like the flamingo is able to just stand on one leg. So I feel like this is about both of you learning to find balance within yourselves. Not rely on each other for everything, be able to stand strong on your own so you can be stronger together. This reminds me of like a little mirror, so you guys definitely mirror a lot to one another. This beautiful little bird, so I feel like this is definitely a sign of the two of you coming together through love. This reminds me of the Knight of Cups, like the rose, so offering you romance. And then this little frog is definitely another sign of rebirth and fertility. So there's a lot happening in this connection. I feel like a lot of powerful healing is going on, rebirth, so that's really awesome. I love you so much, Pile 1. Thank you for watching. Sending you abundance and bliss and so much love. Take care. All right, bye-bye. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. So let's look at your cards that we've got. So I pulled a few before we got started. So we have Believe in the Impossible and a new romantic cycle begins. So this is how your person is currently feeling towards you. Their current emotions towards you are that they are, really starting to believe in the impossible. So if there are things that seem like obstacles between the two of you, there is actually a romantic cycle, happening here, a new romantic cycle between the two of you. So things are being, shifted here. And so, and this is part of manifestation, is even if, the ego or our fears will tell us that we're not worthy of something or that we'll never get that thing. It's about, really believing in what seems to be impossible. So I think that's what your person is really starting to do is, starting to just really have faith and trust, which is super important. And then we have love. Unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. So this is also how they're feeling about you, is just love. That's so sweet. So it makes a lot of sense with the romantic cycle. So this person might be starting to really open up to you a lot more about their feelings, starting to really unconditionally love themselves, love you. We have love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So yeah, this person is definitely preparing to reach out to you and really let you know how they feel. It could be a call or a text message or 5D communication or telepathy, however this person communicates with you, you're going to definitely be getting a sign of this new romantic cycle. And it's going to help you start believing that, even if in the past you thought you guys would never come together or something like that, that's, an illusion and that there is love here. There's definitely a union forming here. And then we have Hand of Cards, taking a chance, risk. So this person is going to take a chance, I think, to be loving. Again, believing in the impossible. That's a risk, to have that level of faith. But it's really important to do that. So it gives me kind of like the energy of the Fool, jumping into something here. So it could be like, this message of love could be totally out of the blue and unexpected, and your person, might really confess some feelings to you that, might really surprise you. Especially if they used to maybe be someone that was more withholding. I feel like this is what this, it might even start a new romantic cycle. This person might really start to open up about their feelings. I feel like they're really learning to believe in love, which is really powerful, and trust that they're safe. It's safe to love, stuff like that. Let's look into the tarot. Oh, look at this. So I just split the deck and look, we have the Two of Cups. That's so cute. So definitely a good sign. We also have the Five of Swords on the other side, so I feel like that's about letting go of conflict. Yeah, here's the Five of Swords again. Letting go of conflict between the two of you. Inner conflict as well, self-sabotage. Pile 2's person's current emotions for Pile 2, please. What are Pile 2's person's current emotions for Pile 2, please? What are Pile 2's person's current emotions for Pile 2, please? What are Pile 2's person's current emotions for Pile 2? What are Pile 2's person's current emotions for Pile 2, please? What are Pile 2's person's current emotions for Pile 2? Pile 2's person's current emotions for Pile 2. Okay, let's get into all of these. Okay, oh my gosh, okay, this is hilarious. So, we have the Two of Cups. Look, I just pointed that out to you. So look at that, the Two of Cups coming out again, which makes a lot of sense. Look at all this romance. This is a very loving, romantic pile. You guys are definitely in the energy of love. I feel like you're definitely manifesting this Pile 2. I feel like you're probably working on self-love. You're probably learning to have that unconditional love for yourself. And this is what's drawing all this love energy, because I feel like you're embodying the love energy, which is very powerful. So awesome. Keep doing that. That's great. So yeah, this person is definitely feeling the connection, feeling the soulmate energy, divine counterpart energy with you, wanting a union. This is also, I always see this as a relationship card as well. So offering their cup of love to you, drinking from your cup, that kind of thing. Like I was kind of saying, like this person's going to start coming forward. So I'm also getting Knight of Cups energy from all this as well. Six of Cups. So yeah, this is the reunion. Very dreamy energy here. It's a very sweet card. So definitely soulmate union, reunion. You guys have had probably past lives together as well, and your person feels that. This is a very deep connection, so I have the feeling with this connection that even if, you guys haven't known each other for very long in the physical world, or it seems like you haven't known each other, there's an inexplicable sort of deep bond where you just really feel close to this person. I mean, even if you've known this person for a very, very long time, I feel like there's always just been this inexplicable depth between the two of you that comes from knowing each other in past lives. So, this romantic cycle with this new moon in Libra, I feel like this might be a romantic cycle that plays out through many lifetimes between the two of you. That this is you guys always are eternally returning to one another, because you guys are like these soulmates or divine counterparts. The Fool. So yeah, look, a new romantic cycle again, a new beginning here, letting go of the past. Let's see. Yeah, that's really powerful. So this person is stepping, away from their fears and stepping into the future. We have Justice as well. So a lot of balance and harmony. Interesting, because the Libra reminds me of the Justice card. I think it's the same energy. I think they're associated. So this person is really learning to, I feel like balance. I'm hearing balance their masculine and feminine sides. I feel like you're doing that as well. Seeing everything from a balanced perspective as well. So that's about letting go of blame and resentment and just seeing the love in everything, and, being unconditionally loving and forgiving of themselves and one another, each other. So this person is learning to, as well, I feel like, really balance their head and their heart, not just listen to their fears, listen to their heart as well, listen to their intuition. So that's really powerful. That's lovely energy. I love Libran energy, very romantic. We have the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like this is kind of what I'm sensing with the Fool. It's like they're letting go of this, because this hand of cards says not showing hand. That's also a message of this card. So I'm feeling like this is something that they used to maybe do, is that maybe they didn't believe that love was possible. They didn't believe, they didn't trust, and so they were strategic. They didn't show how they really felt. They kind of hid their feelings with this Four of Pentacles energy. But I feel that this is what's being balanced and healed and let go of, is learning to open their heart instead of closing it off to self-protect, realizing that to manifest love, we have to open our hearts. That's how we create love in our reality. So this person is learning to open up and to share. I'm feeling like healing root chakra issues, learning to be generous with their emotions and not afraid to express things like that. And we have the King of Wands. So this is the divine masculine. They're really stepping into their confidence here. They're feeling a lot of passion. They're seeing a really bright future for the two of you as well. They're really excited about the two of you coming together. They're excited about this new beginning. They're excited about this relationship, this new beginning. And we have the Judgment card. So this is a great sign of this resurrection that's happening for your person. Justice and the Judgment card. This person is really letting go of a lot. I feel like this is really powerful. They might have had kind of a judgment day where they really realized this, that love is the most important thing in their reality, that this love with you is very precious, that they want to invest into this connection. They might have even consciously realized that you guys may be soulmates or had a past life, something like that. I feel like something very significant happened in this person's life recently. Maybe they had a spiritual awakening or some sort of crazy synchronicity with this, like, believe in the impossible. Maybe they, felt an angelic presence, or they got some sort of really important download or some message in the 3D world, and it made them have this whole sort of transformation and rebirth and realize that they do want to open their heart. They do want to be vulnerable, that it's safe to do that. I feel like this person is really connecting with the angels. They're really connecting with the divine, with this Judgment energy, and it's like a resurrection. This person is just letting the past go. And they're just stepping into this energy of bravery and trust, which is really, really powerful. That's awesome. I'm super proud of your person. I feel like they've overcome a lot. All right, let's see. Clarify the Fool, please, for pile 2. Clarify the Fool. So this is awesome. So we have the Nine of Swords. I'm facing my shadow side and deepest fears. So this person I feel that this person had a dark night of the soul in the past, and it's helped them with this Fool energy. So they faced their deepest fears, and then they had this judgment moment, is what I feel, that helped balance them out. They might have even had to call on the divine to help them through this dark night of the soul or something, and that was when they realized that reality is much more, magical and synchronistic, and everything happens for a reason. And it might have just been this whole thing where it's like I'm getting this image of, like, I kind of see like a spiritual awakening, like a chick leaving the egg, like cracking open, so sometimes it's really painful to have to go through that, to have your bubble burst, to realize that reality is not what you think it is. It's much, more powerful and mysterious and all this stuff. So this might have been this whole thing where your person, had to realize that, but it helped them a lot. And then we have the Page of Wands, you excite me. And it's like opened them up to the possibilities here. It's helped them to become more lighthearted. It's like, I think they had to let go of some really deep, maybe heart pain. A lot of those fears were really difficult, but then it's like reborn. Like the Page of Wands is a very youthful energy. So your person might not be young, but it's helped them to become young at heart. And the Fool is very young at heart as well. It's like the energy of a child, excited about life, excited by everything they see. So this is all very powerful. Your person is feeling very excited about your future. It's funny I was saying that like with the King of Wands. All right, let's get some additional cards here. So if you've had a spiritual awakening recently, or like a heart chakra awakening, this is definitely all happening synchronistically with your person. I feel like you've probably experienced some interesting synchronicities recently, or you're letting go of a lot of fears. So if you feel like you're coming out of the dark night of the soul, I feel like this is definitely confirmation for that. Really powerful. All right. Pile 2's person's current emotions for Pile 2, please. Pile 2's person's current emotions for Pile 2, please. Okay. Solar plexus chakra. So this makes sense with the King of Wands. I believe the King of Wands is a Leo energy. I definitely associate it with that confidence. So this person is learning to just let go of a lot of that fear and feel the fire within themselves, and just, be all passionate and excited, and really have that self-belief. We have simply love. So this is like the Six of Cups. Again, the Six of Cups coming out twice. So this person is realizing that love is kind of, the simple message of life is love. It is the foundation of the fruit of the spirit. It's the foundation of a lot of things. And so this person is realizing that there's a lot of fears and ego that can complicate things, but the truth is, between the two of you, there is just simply love. It's just pure love between the two of you. And maybe it took them a while to realize that. Maybe they were afraid of being hurt by you. We have darkest fears. And that's crazy, because the Nine of Swords came out. So that's about darkest fears. So Nine of Swords twice. So this person has had to face those dark fears, and I feel like maybe they had an ego death that made them realize that love is all that really matters, and that they were just caught up in their fears and they needed to let those go. And then we have, interesting, the Tower. Yeah, they had a Tower moment here, rebuild. So all of this falseness, all of this baggage, stuff like that they were carrying around, these ideas these beliefs that were inaccurate or not real, these beliefs about love that they needed to let go of, those all just crumbled. Like your person really did have like a come to God moment, come to Jesus moment, or something like that with this Judgment energy. And they're rebuilding from a place of love and strength, I think, within themselves, because you can see this woman is holding her heart chakra. So, it's like, again, with this angel energy with those wings. So learning to rebuild themselves with that foundation of love and trust. Look, Ace of Cups, love abounds. So again, there's just love, I feel like, is the theme of this pile 100%. And then strengthening bonds, the Ace of Pentacles. So this is them offering you commitment, a new beginning, strengthening the bond between the two of you. So I feel like if you're not already in communication, I feel like a lot of you are already connected to your person on some level. I feel like there's going to be an offer of love, or an offer to rebuild the connection. There's going to be a strengthening here. I feel like an opening up, again, like this love call, like increased communication, increased vulnerability coming from your person. And I feel like the two of you are really going to start really merging into one, which is really, really beautiful. Beautiful energy. Let's get some oracle cards. What is Pile 2's person's current energy towards Pile 2, please? What is Pile 2's person's current energy towards Pile 2, please? What is Pile 2's person's current energy? We have door to spirit. So yeah, again, they're opening up to spirituality. This reminds me again of this Judgment energy. I swear your person is connecting with angels or something. I keep feeling a very angelic energy from this pile, either consciously or unconsciously. I feel like there are angels that are definitely aiding your person. Again, with this dove, like forgiveness, forgiving themselves, learning to love themselves unconditionally, you unconditionally. Definitely that spiritual awakening that's happening. We have the sacral chakra, Archangel Ariel. So they're healing their sacral, which is really important to, again, passion, creation. It's an important place for manifestation as well. So this person is definitely healing all that. It could be as well cutting chords with past partners with the sacral chakra healing as well, especially maybe negative partners they've had in the past. They're really releasing those. There's definitely a message here. There could be a karmic ending for some of you if that resonates with this Tower energy. And then again, I'm getting something about cutting ties with past partners. So if your person was in a situation, they're definitely leaving that behind, or something like that. But only take that as it resonates. For a lot of you, your person is only connecting with you or single. And then we have the Garden and the Gate. So yeah, this person is definitely feeling like you are like this Garden of Eden to them. It's like they want to stay in this paradise with you. This reminds me of like the Lovers card. The two of you guys kind of returning to the 5D together, but like in the 3D, as we create that heaven on earth together as a collective. So that's really powerful energy. Let's get some of these cards, these beautiful mermaid cards. This is called the Mermaid Oracle, if you're interested in purchasing it. Let's see, what is Pile 2's person's current energy towards Pile 2? What is Pile 2's person's current energy towards Pile 2? What is Pile 2's person's current energy towards Pile 2? Oops. So this is interesting. This says yearning, longing for someone, undesired separation, and pining. So for some of you, if there is a separation here, this person is definitely yearning for you. They're pining, really missing you. So I feel like this could also be past energy. This person was really longing for you at one point, or in their shadow side, in their fears, they're really craving you. I feel like this is also with that sacral chakra, like really wanting you as well. It doesn't have to be a super negative energy of, total separation, but I feel like this person really wants you right now, because we have this divine sensuality card. So yeah, this person is feeling very seduced by you. You're very attractive to them. Makes sense with the sacral chakra again. So this person really is craving that intimacy with you. I feel like you just really get this person going on just like a whole other level. It's like you just blow their mind. It's like just the passion is like on another level with you. And then the Selkie and her skin, reclaiming her authenticity. So this person is reclaiming, I think, who they really are as a person. Again, like that Tower moment happened. I think a lot of their masks had to come off. Again, with karmic endings, like, realizing who they really are as a person, what they really want, and I feel like that's that love with you. So this person is listening to their soul self, and I feel like returning to you is part of that. Being with you is part of their authentic self, which is really powerful. All right, let's get some words from your person and see what they actually want to say to you right now. All right, what does Pile 2's person really want to say to Pile 2 right now, please? What does Pile 2's person really want to say to Pile 2 right now? What does Pile 2's person really want to say? It's a bit too many, actually. Let's see, what does Pile 2's person really want to say to Pile 2, please? What does Pile 2's person really want to say to Pile 2? What does Pile 2's person really want to say to Pile 2? Okay. Interesting, and when I looked at the bottom of the deck just now, my mask is coming off was on the bottom, so that's definitely, again, confirmation. Oh my gosh, oh my god, no way. Oh god, it came out again. Okay, so this is 100%. Yeah, definitely confirmation. As I was saying, like, with this Selkie and her skin, it's like, this is, who are they really, taking that mask off? Wow, I have chills, that's crazy. Doing these readings is so interesting. The synchronicities are really fun. When I think about you giving your love to others, it hurts my heart. I don't want you to be with anyone but me. So yeah, there could be some jealousy that they're having to heal here, especially if there is a separation and, they're worried about you finding love with somebody else. It could be really hurtful to them. It's like they just want you and only you, and they want you to just be with them. So they're really a little bit possessive as well. I think the Four of Pentacles came out, which to me also speaks about possessiveness. I think possessiveness can be somewhat healthy. If it's too much where it's really toxic, it's not good, but it's like you want your partner, I'm done. Oh my, wow. Okay, look at this. I'm done pretending to be someone that I'm not. I can't keep living a lie. Look, authenticity again. I get lost in your eyes. My bed feels so cold and empty without you in it. So yeah, definitely yearning for you, wanting you beside them. I'm quiet because I don't know what to say to you. So if there's a silence, I think your person doesn't necessarily know what to say. They could be planning what to say as well. So if they're ever quiet, they might just be preparing to, what the right thing to say is, and they don't want to come forward to you and be awkward and not have anything to talk about, something like that. What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? You are part of my soul purpose. So there's definitely a mission between the two of you. There's a reason you guys met. This person is realizing that. I don't know what you want from me, and I'm afraid to ask in case you don't feel the same love for me that I feel for you. So this could have been a wound where they're not sure, if you feel the same about them, and they might hold their feelings back. I feel it when you're angry with me and it hurts. So if you ever get angry with this person, they definitely sense it. I'm healing my core wounds right now. I can't stop thinking about the way it felt, so how it felt to be with you, how it felt to connect with you. I love you just as much as you love me. That's very, very sweet. So you might have the same kind of thing where maybe you worry about this person's feelings for you, and they're saying the feeling is mutual. I've been hurt a lot in the past. It made it hard for me to trust you. So trust is definitely something your person has had to learn on this journey with you, to have faith that you're not like maybe people they've been with in the past that really hurt them, that you're different, that you really care about them. What else does pile two's person really want to say to pile two? What else does pile two's person really want to say to pile two? What else does pile two's person really want to say? When we're alone together, I feel our souls merging into one. So very powerful energy of the two of you coming together. I know we have a deep soul connection, yeah, definitely, and you're the only one I want, so don't worry about other people. You're irreplaceable, and you're all they want. No one compares to you, and they really want you as well. A lot of passion for you. What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? My walls are coming down. Okay, look at that. My mask is coming off. My walls are coming down. So this makes a lot of sense. There is this healing that's going on for your person to just be authentic with you. You called to me without even having to say a word. I wish I had the strength to tell you how deeply I love you. It pains me to hold myself back from you. So this is like that energy of holding things back with that Four of Pentacles, not really showing you how they really feel, but it's like they're learning to have these walls come down so they can be vulnerable with you. I love you for so much more than just your physical body. I love your soul most of all. So this is a very deep connection. Again, they said we have a deep soul connection. So they're not just in love with the way you look or the amount of money you make or your status or anything like that. It's like those things are all cool probably to them. They also think you're very beautiful, but it's really your soul. So you guys connect on a very, very deep level beyond just the surface. And that's why I feel like you even see their mask. You see underneath their mask, and I feel like you know when this person is wearing a mask. And you're making them feel safe enough to take that off. And then sometimes I need space because this love overwhelms me, and I want to be alone to calm all the emotions that come up when we connect. So it's definitely this energy where you guys have really, really deep love, very high vibrational energy. It could just trigger a lot of feelings, negative and positive, when you guys connect, those core wounds, as well as, just unbelievable amounts of love. So it could be that your person maybe sometimes runs away from you or hides themselves away. You maybe feel like they ghost you, or you don't know what's going on. And it's because they are having to just like, it's like temperance, that energy of temperance, like just balance all these crazy feelings that come up between the two of you. So you might feel the same way. It's like a roller coaster ride between the two of you sometimes, for sure. All right, let's get you a word of advice. What does pile two need to hear right now, please? What does pile two's person need to hear right now, please? Impermanence. Thanks to impermanence, everything is possible. So, when you accept the impermanence of life, that everything is subject to change, and that everyone will experience the ever-changing nature of life, you allow your faith to be renewed, hope to blossom, and every moment becomes precious. So this is about being grateful for every moment that you have, to be alive, to experience, even if there are things in your life that feel unpleasant or they're not what you want to experience. It's like just just being grateful for the things that you do have is really, really important. And every moment is very precious, for sure. So really cultivate that appreciation of every present second that you have on this earth with the people you love. So definitely this kind of similar message to pile one as well about really being grateful for every moment we have. All right, let's get you some last messages from your person. What else does pile two's person really want to say to pile two? What does pile two's person really want to say to pile two, please? I think you're so precious. I can't get over you. I'm missing more than just your body. Okay, yeah, they're saying like, you know, I love your body, but I also love you and your soul. That's really sweet. I want to talk to you, but I don't know what to say. Okay, that's so weird. I'm quiet because I don't know what to say to you. And then I want to talk to you, but I don't know what to say. Oh my gosh, that's so interesting. But I do feel like communication is coming. I know you're the one. I act distant to protect myself, and you're my number one. Interesting. I said, like, you're the one, you're my number one. So no one else compares to you for sure, pile two. What's pile two's person's energy towards pile two right now, please? What's pile two's person's energy towards pile two right now, please? What is pile two's person's energy? So you have the Seven of Swords, which is, again, deception, hiding their true feelings, sometimes running away from those feelings. But there's a new beginning with this Page of Pentacles, communication, and stepping out of their comfort zone with the Three of Wands, leaving those fears behind. So you're definitely going to get some sort of movement from your person, I feel like, in the future. Could be very soon for a lot of you. What does pile two need to hear right now? Okay, so, ooh, look at this. We have this little penguin. So breaking the ice. Your person definitely wants to break the ice with you. This little planet. So I feel like you are really developing your connection to maybe other realms, other places. You might be a starseed beyond this world. I feel like you're kind of maybe also like looking at things kind of from a distance as well, like learning to look more objectively, kind of zooming out, you know. Also, it's like space. Maybe you need space sometimes from this person too. We have the letter R and the letter K and the number 6, so that's about love. This little heartbreak, so I feel like the heart is healing here. If there's a broken heart in this connection, I feel like it's being mended. You and your person are both healing yourselves and each other. We have this little Cancer, so yeah, a lot of emotions here. Your person is very sensitive as well. You might be as well. I kind of get that maybe introversion a bit. Oh, it's interesting we have Eeyore. I feel like Eeyore is kind of a Cancer. If Eeyore had a zodiac, I feel like he'd have Cancer placement because it's kind of emo. So yeah, your person maybe is feeling a little emo sometimes, maybe a little down. They might have self-esteem issues sometimes. But this is about, I feel like both of you learning to look on the bright side of life. Blocks. So yeah, there could be a block right now that's being healed and resolved between the two of you. Cherries. So this is like divine counterpart energy. Like the two of you just kind of like two peas in a pod. You're almost like grown from the same branch kind of thing. You're just very, very similar people. We have these two sort of cross energies. So this reminds me of unconditional love, Christ consciousness. This is like a little arrowhead. So I feel like this is about your person fighting for the connection. We have this little magic wand, so definitely miracles. I feel like you're manifesting a lot of really cool things into your life. And then this little frog, which is about fertility and rebirth. So a lot of cool stuff happening in this connection. I feel like a lot of emotions are being worked through. Definitely could be a very emotional time for both of you, but I feel like a breakthrough is coming, especially with this little penguin guy over here. All right, pile 2, I love you very much. Thank you for watching. Sending you abundance and bliss and so much love, and please stay safe and take care. All right, bye-bye. Hello, pile three. Welcome to your reading. So we're looking at your person's current emotions for you. So I pre-shuffled a couple cards for you. So we have this is their current energy. You're very close to achieving your goal. You and your loved ones are safe. Have faith in your dreams. And then we have mask, not showing true feelings. Hide. Keys on a ring. Decisions. Heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, and healthy choices, making healthy choices in life and love, self-care, being happier. So I feel like this is how they're currently feeling for you. So I feel like there's some sort of emotional cycle that is being healed here. Some masks are being taken off. I feel like it's interesting. We have these keys on a ring here, and then this is about choices, and then we have healthy choices. So maybe your person made some choices in the past that kind of led to a heartbroken energy between the two of you. Maybe they were wearing masks. And I feel like this is about them wanting to make new choices in the future, make healthier choices in this connection, maybe show you more love here. And it could be like with this new moon in Cancer energy, you and your loved ones are safe. It's like they want you to know that you're one of their loved ones, that they really do care about you. This is about them wanting to nurture you and keep you safe and protect you. So I think this person is learning to have faith in their dreams. Their dream could be to have a really beautiful connection with you, and they're learning to have faith in that and to trust. And I think if this person was wearing masks in the past, it probably was because they were not having faith, they weren't having trust, they were afraid. But this led to this pain here. This maybe led to a separation between the two of you, and now your person is ready to start a new cycle and heal this. And it's like they're very close to achieving their goal of maybe becoming healed, maybe becoming healthier for this connection. So that's all very beautiful energy here. All right, pile three's person's current emotions for pile three, please. Pile three's person's current emotions for pile three. All right, I'll take these. We have the Ten of Cups. Whoa. So yeah, this is what I was feeling, is that this person does have like this dream of the two of you guys being together, and I feel like this is like that Ten of Cups energy, that they see a beautiful future with you. You are one of their closest, people in their life. You mean a lot to them. They do see this beautiful future between the two of you. And then the Five of Cups. So sadness, definitely this heartbroken energy, feeling lost. I feel like the Five of Cups definitely is that energy of being lost, feeling empty inside as well. Sorry, I just sneezed. So yeah, your person is definitely kind of in this energy of regret. It's almost like they're seeing that the two of you could have like this Ten of Cups in the future, that this is something you guys could definitely have together. It could be really beautiful between the two of you, and they want to bring that into the physical world. And maybe they walked away from it because they didn't feel worthy of it. They were wearing this mask, but now they're learning to trust in the universe and trust in themselves as well. Six of Wands. Yeah, this person wants a victory with you here. They want to come in with confidence. And yeah, this is like kind of like that success energy, like you're close to achieving your goal. So there's some success, I think, coming into this connection. It could be your person is finally walking away from a situation that no longer serves them, something like that. They're finally choosing themselves here with this healthy choices energy. We have the Death card, so there's definitely a rebirth here. This person's letting go of something. This is like that ego death that's happening for the mask to come off. Ace of Swords. So your person definitely did have some sort of moment where something like a mask fell off, like an illusion went away with this Ace of Swords. That's what cutting through delusion, seeing the truth of a situation. So it might have really been that they realized that their dream really was always to be with you. It could have been that they realize how much they miss you, how heartbroken they are over you, how they really do feel like you're one of their closest loved ones. You're one of their deepest, someone that they feel the deepest connection with. And so their third eye is opening as well. I feel like their throat chakra is clearing. This Ace of Swords is coming into dispel any illusion your person has had. A lot of fear being released. The Wheel. So this is the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, I feel like there's a lot of change happening in this connection. Your person also feels this sense of fate and destiny here. So there was some sort of destined event that happened. I feel like again, like a tower moment, this death energy. It's interesting, very scorpionic. So I feel like there's a new cycle coming in this connection. And the Knight of Cups, whoa, yeah, this new cycle, is your person coming back to you with love and affection and showing you how they really feel about you. That's really powerful. So I think their person had to go through something really big here, like a really big transformation with this death energy to be able to offer you this. And this is what their goal is with you, is the Ten of Cups, is the happily ever after, this magical connection. And it's like they're having to learn to have self-belief, like the confidence to be honest with you about how they really feel, the confidence to be honest with themselves. And again, it definitely could be walking away from karmic situations, karmic endings here with this death card. Maybe they chose an option with this keys on a ring here. They chose an option that led to heartbreak. They chose to walk away to something else or someone else or something like that, and it really left them in this energy of grief because they felt like where they really belonged was with you the whole time, and they're realizing that now, definitely, because they're getting that clarity here. And it's like they're just really being honest and like not afraid to face that dark side here. Let's see. Clarify the Five of Cups for pile 3, please. Clarify the Five of Cups for pile 3, please. Clarify the Five of Cups for pile 3. Okay, so it's a bit too many, actually. Clarify the Five of Cups for pile 3. Clarify the Five of Cups, please. Clarify the Five of Cups. Clarify the Five of Cups. Okay, so the Seven of Wands, I'm standing up for what I believe in. So your person this is like that Six of Wands energy as well, kind of, like the success, the victory, being brave, going after what you want, not giving up on this connection. It could be that you guys are very close to coming together, or reuniting or something like that, and so your person is not giving up on you, because they're very lonely without you. And then we have the Four of Swords, I'm taking time to heal and meditate. So this person is deep in meditation and healing right now. They're definitely thinking very deeply about you. They're reflecting on themselves. They're recuperating. After definitely this like kind of intense moment they've had here at the Death card. And then Seven of Swords. This is about self-sabotage and deception. So interesting because we do have the Mask that came out. So this person really might have been very deceptive, very self-sabotaging, wearing a lot of masks, deluding you, making you feel like you're not seeing the truth, even though I feel like your intuition was always probably telling you what was really going on here. And I feel like this is what they're realizing is like this self-sabotaging behavior, this running away from love, hiding their feelings, led to a lot of sadness and misery for both of you. So now this is what they're wanting to let go of. And it's like with that Seven of Wands energy, that's having the confidence to stand up for what they believe in and not just give in to their fears or their ego. Knight of Wands, you're so hot, I want to make a move. So yeah, feeling very passionate about you as well. They want to bring passion and heat back to the connection, relight that fire, that flame between the two of you. So this is really, really beautiful energy. I feel like there might have been kind of a cold period in this connection where it felt like, it was dead. But the thing is, the wheel is turning and there's definitely a new beginning on the way for you guys in this. Yeah, look at this, Six of Swords. Let's put the past behind us and start anew on the bottom of the deck. So this is what's going on for sure. Out with the old, for sure. Clarify the Death card, please, for pile 3. Clarify the Death card. Clarify Death. Clarify Death. Oops. Hurting you hurts me too. Oh wow, yeah, look at this. So this is what caused this ego death, is that they felt the consequences of their actions. They wish that they could go back and I think change things. And so this is what caused that ego death, is like they realized that by self-sabotaging, they were really hurting you and they were really just hurting themselves here. So this is about self-reflection and getting, clarity after conflict and being maybe disappointed with themselves and the way they've acted in the past. So yeah, look, we have Five of Pentacles, life feels so cold without you by my side. So Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles, this is a big change that's happening, is like this person is realizing that they feel very cold very empty again, very sad. They really miss you a lot when, when they hurt you, maybe they pushed you away and made you walk away from them. And so it's like they really realize, like, this self-sabotaging behavior has got to go. Nine of Wands, I have unwavering faith, but this person is still not giving up on this connection. Again, like, I'm standing up for what I believe in. I'm not giving up. They're going to persevere through this energy. King of Swords, I'm analyzing the situation in order to distinguish truth from illusion. So definitely thinking about you a lot. I think thinking about how to come back to you for sure. And again, these choices, these new decisions. Two of Swords, I'm at a crossroads in my life. So yeah, they're going to make new choices from themselves with this death energy. It's like the old them is gone. It's like they learned their lesson and now they're ready to start again, starting to make healthier choices. And then Temperance, I'm being healed by divine forces. Everything is balancing out. So if there's been conflict and pain in this connection, if there's been a lot of drama, you felt very hurt, there's definitely balance and peace and harmony coming in with this Temperance energy, where the two of you are, going to be forgiving yourselves and each other. So this person is definitely, I feel like, working on their inner self, because a lot of this self-sabotaging behavior comes from wounds and stuff like that, fears. So there's just a lot of, I feel like your energies are being, really nicely molded together. You guys are getting used to each other's energies, and definitely there is a healing happening for the two of you here. I feel like individually as well as, when you guys come together, as you start to come back together. Let's see. Yeah, we have, this is interesting on the bottom of the deck, the Confront card. Like, this person's had to really face their shadow side for sure recently in this connection. Pile 3's person's current emotions for Pile 3, please. Pile 3's person's current emotions for Pile 3. Pile 3's person's current emotions for Pile 3. Pile 3's person's current emotions. Okay, let's see what's going on here. So Seven of Swords coming out again, which is very synchronistic. Seek the truth. So I feel like this is your person looking at who they really are as a person. Sometimes I feel like maybe your person was just wearing a mask so long that they didn't even know really who they were. So now they're having to just do that on their own with that Four of Swords energy of healing, and just really peel back those layers of themselves and, like, really get to know themselves. Like, who are they? What do they really want in life? And I feel like they're starting to see the truth of this connection, that there is all this love and all this power here. You have Embrace with the World card. So this is a card to me about enlightenment and success. So this is this person coming into self-actualization. I feel like embracing who they really are inside. And I feel like when we really start to accept ourselves for who we really are, that's when we take that mask off, and that's when we're vulnerable with people and know who we want to be with. Like, it's hard to sometimes even know who your appropriate match is when you're not in touch with yourself, or what the appropriate place for you is or situation when you're not in touch with your inner self. And so I feel like this person is learning to do that, and they're seeing that there is this beautiful energy between the two of you. Throat chakra, so learning to be more honest, learning to talk more. This person wants to communicate with you as well. I definitely feel that speaks some truth to you. Five of Cups, change your focus. So this is about them learning to maybe stop victimizing themselves and to focus on gratitude instead of, cup half empty sort of thing, like learning to see the good in this connection in themselves as well. And I definitely heard that. Learning to see the good in themselves, because this person maybe really struggled with a lot of self-loathing, which is maybe why they wore that mask all the time. And they're realizing that they need to shift their focus and realize that they are a beautiful person that is worthy of love. Look at this heal with the star. So they're doing that healing. They're freeing themselves from the chains of, there could be addictions, I'm hearing, karmic energies, just things like that. Your person is really healing themselves. Opportunity beckons. So, and then interesting, we have the Love card with the Lovers. So there is this, this person is feeling the call of this love with you here. They're feeling it. It's beckoning to them. It's calling to them, this infinite connection here. And so it's like they're having to face their shadow side right now, but I feel like they know that the two of you really do love each other, that there is a really powerful connection here. And so they're freeing themselves and they're healing themselves in order to, I think, come to you with this self-acceptance, this awareness, and really taking that mask off and showing you who they really are. So they might even show up in a way that you didn't even expect. Maybe they're going to be really, really clear with you in a way that they never were, I think, when it's the right time. All right, so let's get some oracle cards and see what else is going on here. Pile three's person's current energy towards pile three, please. Pile three's person's current energy. Oh, wow. Okay, this is really an interesting message here. So we have adjacent possibilities, and that's kind of what this like keys on the ring is like, all these options they have, all these choices they need to make. And then look at this, door to romance and door to personal healing and happiness. So I very much am getting the message here that even if your person is in a karmic situation or they have options, whatever that means, if that means like, different situations, stuff like that, or places, people, things, job opportunities, it's like they have all these possibilities, but they know that you are the door to their personal healing and happiness and the door to romance. So it's not only, romance and love with you, it's also personal happiness and healing and fulfillment, enlightenment. And so this person is very much seeing that you are the obvious choice. So if you feel like your person has to make a choice between you and something else, maybe a karmic energy, this is definitely showing to me that your person is getting clarity on that, like who they really are, like I was saying, what really resonates with them. So this is all very powerful. So your person is choosing you, pile three is what I feel, because they are choosing themselves with this healthy choices energy. This is really great to see. So I would also say, don't worry about other possibilities for your person, because I think they very much know that you're the one that makes them feel really fulfilled in their life. All right, what is pile three's person's current energy towards pile three right now, please? What is pile three's person's current energy towards pile three right now, please? What is pile three's person's current energy? What is pile three's person's current energy? We have fertility, potential, powerful, creative energy, initiation energy. So there's a rebirth happening in this connection. There's definitely something being born here. This reminds me of the Empress as well. So there's a lot of potential here. I think this person sees that, like with this Ten of Cups. They might even see you as the future parent of their child for some of you, if that resonates, if that's something you guys are interested in. This person, maybe you guys have had children together in the past lives or something like that. But yeah, there's an initiation happening here. Then we have air, breathing deep, entering into life, exchange of life-bringing energies. Interesting, all this about energy. It's like this person wants to like breathe your air. They want you to breathe each other's air, entering into life. So exchange of life-bringing energies. So I feel like there's going to be this like really powerful like energetic exchange between the two of you. This also reminds me of like telepathy. Like the two of you are just kind of like merging here. It's like kind of a sensual energy. Where the two of you are kind of coming into harmony and balance, and I think like again breathing each other's air, almost like understanding each other's perspectives in a way, really merging with each other. It reminds me of the song Everlong, where it's like breathe out so I can breathe you in. It's like that energy your person wants to just like feel your essence. And then a guide, mentor, a trustworthy ally. So this person is being guided, I think, back to you, back to this connection. It could just be their higher self is guiding them. It could be your person is just kind of working through this on their own, but using their intuition, using the divine to help them come back to you. So this person is really learning to, I think, trust their inner knowing and wanting to merge with you here for sure. Create something. I'm also just seeing a lot of purple energy for some reason in this spread. So I feel like a lot of crown chakra activation, stuff like that as well, enlightenment energy. Let's get some messages from them and see what your person really wants to say to you, pile three. All right, what does pile three's person really want to say to pile three? What does pile three's person really want to say to pile three? Don't take my actions personally. It's not your fault, I promise. So yeah, if this person's been hurtful, it's not personal at all. It's just their own stuff that, was there before you arrived. And then I'm connecting more deeply to my spirituality, so very powerful. The person is becoming more spiritual. I was just saying like crown chakra activation, it looks like. Let's see, what else is pile three's person going to say to pile three? When I think about you giving your love to others, it hurts my heart. I don't want you to be with anyone but me. So a bit possessive maybe. There's a wound around jealousy here. Your person maybe worries about you finding somebody else. You will always have a special place in my heart that no one else can ever fill. So remember that you are very special to your person. And if you tend to get jealous or, you know, you worry about stuff like that sometimes too, remember that you are irreplaceable. I want to kiss you under the stars. So very romantic. I feel like this air card kind of reminds me of kissing as well. And don't worry for a second. Oh my gosh, look at this. It was so funny. I just said that. Don't worry for a second about me finding someone else. My heart only belongs to you. So no matter what this person is saying, my heart is yours 100%. Don't even think about other people because no one else will ever replace you. I'll never feel the same for anyone else that I feel for you. What else does pile three's person want to say to pile 3? What else does pile three's person want to say to pile 3? What else does pile three's person want to say to pile 3? You shake me to my core. So there's a tower energy to this. I think your person's had to really let go of a lot of negative energy here. They've really had to find themselves, their true essence. So you've really shook them though. Like, you know, it might have been really dramatic sometimes and hard for your person to let go of all those things, shed all those layers, but I think they have done with you. We will be connected for all of eternity. So a very, very deep soul connection the two of you guys have, however you label it. We're mirroring 1221, so you guys are definitely reflecting each other. There's, oh, interesting, I just saw on this world card, says number 21 as well. Whoa, that's really weird. So some sort of synchronicity here. If you've been seeing 1221 on the clock, it might be a sign that you and your person are kind of feeling the same emotions at the same time. So there's a lot, definitely twin flamey energy here, for sure. So remember that if you're feeling, you know, heartbroken as well, or triggered as well, or jealous, it's like, I feel like this is like, you guys have a lot of the same maybe wounds and triggers. You maybe just express them in different ways. So it's definitely not just you that maybe is feeling shook by the connection or, you know, a lot of intense emotions. Your person also goes through those. I'm transmuting my darkness into light. That's like the death card for me, is like letting go of this darkness and then transmuting it into enlightenment energy. I never chose to fall in love with you. Loving you is part of who I am. So they're saying that, you know, they fell in love with you and they couldn't help it. It's just part of their soul is loving you. You're just always going to be connected. The obstacles between us only make our love stronger. So if there are situations, things that are keeping the two of you apart right now, this is actually helping you guys develop a really strong connection, strengthen your bond. I apologize for my inconsistent behavior. It's due to mental conflict I'm having to sort out right now. So if your person's been acting hot and cold, it's this fear that they're having to deal with. It's mental conflict, fears about the future, things like that. Again, not personal. Look at this. Yeah, fears of abandonment make it hard for me to be close to you, so I avoid it even though deep down my heart is craving your affection. So if your person is very avoidant with you sometimes, or sometimes it seems like they're pursuing you, sometimes it seems like they're running away and acting like they don't know you, stuff like that, it's definitely this fear of abandonment. It's like they're afraid that they might open their heart to you and then lose you, or that you're going to hurt them, or that if they're vulnerable with you, you might really... it's like I'm hearing like they'll give you the keys to destroy them or something, like if they are vulnerable with you. So your person is really having to work through those fears of vulnerability, especially with that mask energy. So again, if they're hot and cold with you, they are, deep down, they run very hot for you, but it's just the cold withdrawing behavior is their fears and insecurities, and it's more of a reflection of how they feel about themselves, which is maybe not good enough for you sometimes. Don't worry about me forgetting you. I couldn't even if I tried to. A lot about like don't worry. So maybe you get anxious about this connection. You worry a lot about losing them or someone else being with them, and this person just keeps saying like, don't worry, I will never forget you. We'll always be connected. What else does pile three's person want to say to pile 3? What else does pile three's person want to say to pile 3? You always seduce me. You are my greatest temptation. Whoa, so yeah, very seductive. I was saying, like, this person does run very hot for you, so for sure. I feel like I've known you before, so definitely soulmate energy. You guys have been together in past lives. I wish I knew how to tell you how much you mean to me. You deserve to know. You're the only thing on my mind. Whoa, yeah, so I couldn't forget you even if I tried to, because they're thinking about you all the time. When we're alone together, I feel our souls merging into one, so... very powerful. I feel like you guys I feel like you're like magnets, like you just can't stay away from each other. Like when you guys are in each other's vicinity or proximity, it's just like this natural just pull to be in each other's arms that you both feel. What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? I get so reactive when it comes to you. I need to learn to soothe my wounds instead of taking my emotions out on you. I'm sorry. So this person's had a lot of, again, fears of abandonment, and I feel like I'm getting a message here that when they feel like they're being abandoned by you, or they perceive that they're being abandoned, they might really lose it and get really reactive and really act really crazy, and you might like be totally confused like why they're being hurtful or acting like this, or being like, I don't know, just their behavior is maybe very off like putting or kind of upsetting, and so it's their they're needing to learn to self-soothe and just calm themselves down, because it could be that their first instinct is just to react, where it's like they're needing to learn to have that pause to kind of see that maybe they do need to just chill out for a minute and realize that it's not as bad as they think and that they're not actually being abandoned. So these are all things that they're having to heal. I'm more in love with you than ever, so this person has not stopped loving you. In fact, they're just as in love with you as always, if not more. My heart is overflowing with love for you. Beautiful. I want to know the secrets you hide deep inside your soul. So maybe you also wear masks sometimes with this person. Maybe you also keep secrets a bit. And this person's like kind of wanting to know your secrets as well. Maybe open up about their secrets too. Ooh, look at this. My heart aches to be near you. So yeah, this person really is missing you, especially if there's a separation. This person's like, I just want to be in your arms. I just want to be with you. I miss you. My heart aches for you. Definitely, I feel like my heart is definitely aching right now. I'm feeling your person's energy towards you. Definitely a lot of love energy. All right, let's get you a word of advice from these beautiful Buddhist cards. What does pile 3 need to hear right now, please? Equanimity. I find hope in the darkest of days and focus on the brightest. I do not judge the universe. Dalai Lama. Equanimity embodies forging ahead with an unshakable courage to experience all circumstances that come your way, and without judging them as good or bad, right or wrong, gain or loss, so that you will not be disturbed by your own negative emotions. Nothing can spin you out of your calm center. Whoa, this is very true. So this is about you coming home to yourself and feeling really safe and secure, so that if your person does get reactive, if they get whatever they do that maybe triggers you, it's learning to just not react and to not take things personally, and to just see it as them being, you know, whatever's going on with them, and just letting nothing disturb your peace. And then compassion. Our task must be to free ourselves from this prison by widening our circle of compassion to embrace all living creatures in the whole of its beauty. It's actually an Einstein quote. That's really pretty. Compassion, as it rises up to meet the suffering and pain of all living things, releases that within yourself and others. It makes creating mutual happiness possible. So this is about having really deep compassion for yourself and your person, embracing this person, and realizing that they do have suffering inside themselves and pain that maybe causes them to act really hurtful sometimes, in ways that, you know, maybe are very disturbing to you, and just understanding that you can hold space for them in that, and understand that they're just really not doing well. I mean, when we hurt other people, it's because we're experiencing a lot of hurt and pain within ourselves. So again, it's never personal, and it always hurts to hurt other people. Eventually, you know, when we look back on that and we're in a different place, it's really, there's a lot of regret there. So hold yourself in all beings with a lot of love. All right, let's get some last little messages from your person. What else does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3, please? What else does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3? I really like you. I'm struggling right now. Interesting, I was just talking about your person's suffering, so they really might be struggling. I miss you so much, and I'm not over us. Yeah, this person really misses you because they really love you, they really like you. They're struggling because they miss you. Pile 3's person's energy towards pile 3, please. What's pile 3's person's current energy? So 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands, 3 of Wands, and the King of Cups. Okay, so yeah, this is interesting. This 10 of Wands energy is like, the person is kind of struggling right now. You know, they're feeling very burdened, very weighed down. There's a lot that's going on, a lot of stress. 9 of Wands, but they still have faith in this connection. They're still fighting for you. They're going to be stepping out of their comfort zone with you with this 3 of Wands energy, and maybe opening up about their feelings here with the King of Cups eventually. It's like what they're preparing to do as they let these walls and masks down. What does pile 3 need to hear right now? What does pile 3 need to hear? Does pile 3 need to hear? Okay, so yeah, the passion is still going really strong. Person still really wants you with that wand energy. The number 6, so a lot of love here. This flower. I see this as like you, the divine feminine, like this beautiful flower calling your person to you. I think this is like a magic carpet from Aladdin, so wanting to sweep you off your feet, fly away with you into the sunset, run away together, this beautiful heart, so much love for you. They have these pretty little lips, so wanting to kiss you. I feel like you have really nice lips. They really like your face. You're very beautiful to them. I think that's also about communication too. This root chakra balancing, healing your person, learning to feel stable within themselves. Another heart, so again, double love. Oh wow, is this another heart? Oh, this one says blessed be. So I feel like this is about both of you being very blessed in this connection. I feel like you're wishing your person well as well. I feel like their higher self is wishing you a lot of abundance and blessings. We have the letter Y and the letter B. Oh my god, it just says love too. Okay, so we have 3 love symbols in this pile. So even if your person hides it, this person loves you so much, pile 3. These are like little grapes. This reminds me of like Dionysus energy. So wanting to have a good time with you, celebrate your passion together as well. This reminds me of the tower moment, this lightning strike. So there's all this clarity. It's like the Ace of Swords, just like bam, like this person's just getting a lot of truth and clarity. A little blue star, so that reminds me of the throat chakra opening up. This is the caduceus, so I associate this with divine counterparts. The 2 of you guys coming into inner and outer union. This little brown bead. This is like grounding again, getting in touch with nature, the earth. This says protected, so this is a protected connection. Don't worry about it. There's a lot of divine forces helping you guys. Maybe a lot of really precious tears being shed here. Your person might be crying a lot, but it's healing tears. This little ancient Egyptian pyramid, so it could be a connection to ancient Egypt. Interesting as well with the caduceus. So you guys might have had a past life in Egypt together. You might feel very connected to Egypt. Egyptian mysticism is really cool. And this little tangerine. So I feel like this is about focusing on happiness, maybe using essential oils that are uplifting if you feel like you need a pick-me-up, something like that. Alright, pile 3, I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Sending you abundance and bliss, and please take care. Alright, bye-bye.